Hello there, going to give you a little video tour of this Rapido 666F from 2017 that we have here at Highbridge. It's got 13,000 miles on the clock, it's 7.39 metres long, and it's 2.35 metres wide and 2.76 metres high. It's got 4 front-facing seated belts, and it's plated at 3.5 ton. It's 3 berth, so it's got fixed single beds and then the ability to make up a single bed in the lounge. Let's have a tour around. This is on the Fiat Ducato cab. It's a 2.3 manual. Let's start on this side. There's your diesel fill point there. Gas locker on this, room for 2 6 kilogram sort of size bottles in there. There's your vent for the heater, so that informs you that that's the location of the heater on the inside. It's a Truma blown air heating system, this, and that's your onboard water tank fill there. Electric point here, if I can get my finger underneath. There we go. And then round to the garage at the back. Large garage in this, and the previous owner has had a full spare wheel installed there. Also, it benefits from having a solar panel fitted, so there's your solar charger there. You've got a range of fuses, trip switches, and your battery charger located in the boot as well, and there's some winter covers there. There's an extra bedboard there. Let's go around the back. So we've got the onboard reversing camera there. This has also had the benefit of having a paint seal on the previous owners had a paint seal applied, so the bodywork should be looking good for some time. There's an outside shower point there. Location leisure battery, a light coming into the boot here. Slightly bigger door this than the other side. Okay, continuing round on the driver's side now, we have the cassette emptying point there for the toilet, and the fridge vents for which those winter covers were stored in the boot. Okay, let's have a step inside and have a look on the inside. It's a lovely bright upholstery on this, sort of leather and fabric mix. We'll start at the cab end, so let's rotate these seats around to show you the steering wheel. So it's got this thick, chunky Fiat leather steering column there. 6-speed manual box. It's a air conditioning in the cab. Got USB points there. Is it 1 or 2? It's 1 USB point there, and the 12 volt, and twin airbags. This also has the cruise control stalk there, lights and indicators, and washers on that side. So as I've said, these seats fully rotate around. The table also rotates and goes up and down, so you can get that into any position that's comfortable for both drivers and passengers, as you can see. And that's a little strengthening arm for the table there. And then this is a clever little system. This pops up to reveal the seat belt under there, but then pushes down to just become part of the seating arrangement there. So nice little L-shaped lounge here. What I'll do is I'll do a little bird's eye view, I think, and then show you the sort of layout of the motorhome. So obviously we've got the cab here and the 2 seats that fully rotate, and then moving down to show you the floor plan, it's got this nice L-shaped lounge with a side-facing seat there. moving back again, very continental sort of L-shaped kitchen with your 3 gas burners and a nice deep stainless steel sink. Huge fridge and freezer, separate freezer and fridge. It's a dual oven and grill also in the kitchen. And then moving back again, we have a completely separate shower cubicle, which is nice, on what would be the passenger side, behind the passenger side. And then this door creates a little privacy door to the lounge. And then we've got the nice sink and toilet separate from the shower on opposite sides of the motorhome. So not only does that door form a privacy door to the lounge, but you've also got these sliding doors which come together and completely seal off the bedroom, and they're just on little sliding rollers there. And then you've got the nice sort of fixed single beds with the bolster cushions in the middle to make it almost a huge double. So that's the floor plan. Let's go back and do a little tour of all the bits and bobs. So on this seat that's facing sideways, there's no seat belt, lap belt on that, but you do have a good storage cupboard underneath there. But that forms part of the single bed arrangement. You would drop the table, use the table, there's an extra bedboard in the garage, and the cushions would configure so you would sleep a single in a transverse arrangement in the lounge area. So if I quickly whip these cushions off, you can see they just Velcro on. So let's just remove those quickly so I can show you how it would operate in a travelling situation, because you've got your front-facing travelling seat belts here. I don't know if I can do it with that. I'll have to lift up this seat as well. Let's just move it, push the table out. So that would fold up and then Velcro onto here, and then your feet could drop down there. But while I've got this raised, I don't know if I can show you underneath where the travelling seats are, you've got the onboard water tank. Hang on, let's angle down, make it easier. There we go. You've got the onboard water tank here with the dump valve there and your pump. So that's situated underneath where the passenger travelling seats are. So let's quickly put that back. Nice little shaped cushion to make up the L shape. So that seat has got a hard board in, which also configures to make up the sleeping arrangement in the lounge. So, let's give you another quick look at the lounge arrangement. And then behind the driver, you've got a good size locker there. And then behind the passenger, same size locker, actually bigger, wider, ×2. Got a little bit of storage above here for just knickknacks. And then you're into the kitchen. So as I mentioned before, you've got this huge fridge and a completely separate freezer, which is nice. And then this rather space age door which reveals your TV bracket there. And then this is neat because you've got a little office style cable tidy thing there, which goes up into this cupboard above the TV bracket, which has your 12 volt and satellite and it's pre-wired, looks like, for an HDMI as well, so that's good. And there's a 3-pin in there as well. So there's your controls for the motorhome. You've got the Rapido control, which informs you of your 12-volt levels, your pump, lights, battery levels and water levels, and a solar panel indicator as well. So this is fitted with a solar panel on the roof, so good for wild camping and charging a leisure battery. And there's your classic Truma heating control panel, and this is Truma iNet ready, so you can download an app and control the heating via your phone as well. I didn't mention on the way in, but we have full fly screen across the door there, and also in the cab you've got full cab blinds. Looks like one's been opened there, so they just retain in there and they just pull out, meet in the middle. And also on the side windows as well, the same sort of Remy cab blinds, so good for privacy. Mentioned the dual oven and grill, and these are nice. All the cupboards in the sink, the cupboards that sit below the sink rather, have this soft close door arrangement thingy going on, and a little travelling lock here, so that sort of locks down the cupboard so you can't open them during transit, which is the same on this one as well, which sits underneath the oven. So that's locked, that's unlocked. Nice little cupboard there, and then in lock position, and a nice little Baraldi extractor. I don't know if you can see that. So it takes away all the cooking smells while you're cooking. So as we wander back, we're coming to the sort of the rear end of the motorhome now. You've got this lovely separate, completely separate shower on the passenger side, and as I mentioned before, this cubicle for the toilet there and the sink. So let's have a look. Oh, is there storage in the steps? No, they are solid steps. You've got a huge garage, and you've got a hanging rail underneath the foot end of the beds on both sides. Just stored the carpets in there while and there's another board which helps to make up the bolster double here. Now what's nice about these beds as well is there's a split in the mattress, so you can fold them up, and then if I angle the camera down again, if it will let me, you can lift that up, can you see? And then you've got a top access, easy access to that storage, and it's the same arrangement on the other side. So let's put that back, make it look neat, and then this angles as well, and then that lifts up for easy access to your storage. Okay. Also in here there is an HDMI 12-volt ready on the wall in the bedroom, and you've got 3 lockers at the back and a locker on one side for a little bit of extra storage. A nice little roof light in the bedroom, a roof light in the toilet, and a roof light in the shower, so you're flooded with sort of natural light. And then not to mention the lovely sort of skylight which sits above the cab, and then a massive light, roof light here, which you open with a winder here. There you go. So lots of ventilation, and these have all got blinds as well. A full fly screen and full sort of thermal blind situation. Righty ho. that's a little quick video tour of the Rapido 666F 2017 plate, available here at Highbridge.